Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc. So today's match is Green Ceresmon Control versus once again Black Etemon. Just Black Etemon is just such a fun deck, and Ceresmon, going into this, I had like basically no experience. I'd played against it a few times, but I felt like it was a good experienced Etemon player versus a not so experienced Ceresmon player, but Ceresmon definitely the more powerful of the deck. I mean, that's pretty much a given. But this match was pretty good. Unfortunately, the best match of the whole night. I'm still kicking myself for this one, but I want to go ahead and throw it out there. It was against this security deck, right? It was just chocked full of the security Digimon that just trigger in security and they get to come to the field. And it was in a purple-based deck. It was so good. Literally by the end of that game, it came down to I had a puppet for one turn, and then after that, it was just I had to push for game. It was just so crazy. I kept suspending all their stuff so I could keep digivolving with all my Ceresmon stuff and getting like a big enough threat on the field, so that way I could get an Argomon, and the Argomon could help me push for game against that. It was such a great match. Literally by the end of it, I think they had like 13 Digimon on field whenever I beat them. I'm still kicking myself. If you're watching this, Jesse, great game. I cannot wait to play that again. Hopefully, I remember to record that one. I literally recorded so many games that night that out of, I don't know, 10 or 15, something, I lost count. The best one I didn't record, and I couldn't get any more recordings after that because I had to leave. It was very unfortunate. But this match is still good, so let's go ahead and kick this one off. Also, don't forget the memory counter for this month is Omnimon. These are absolutely adorable. Love these little guys. Just great memory counters. The best one we've had on the channel so far. I just want to use this one forever, honestly. Just keep using it. We went with the painted face this time, if it would focus. But we went with the painted face this time instead of the clay ones, and I think the painted faces look great. The rest of the body and the horn and everything else like that is all clay, so multiple tones of clay, so it's not like the whole thing's painted. No, all of that is all individual pieces of clay, all molded and formed. The only thing painted is the mouth and the eyes on it, and that's it. All right, so kicking things off here, they're going first. They're going into the Agumon there, just kind of some basic plays, and looks like they're going to hard play a Gatsumon. Black and their Gatsumons, great stuff. If there's no piercing, they're just really good for stopping big security check stuff. Green, they're going into the Argomon baby and then an Agumon on top of that. Agumon really just kind of benefits good DPS checks. Going into another Argomon, not getting to do the Digisorption there, and then passing turn with a Rapidmon. I feel like the level 5s in green right now are kind of weak, but man, BT4 level 5s are looking really good. Kicking it back over there, looks like they're going into a Tankmon and just swinging here. Looks like we reveal a hidden potential and get to add that to hand. So get to keep their Tankmon. And, they're going to Digivolve up to an Andromon. Andromon having reboot thanks to the toy Agumon there because of the blocker. Actually worked out really nicely. Here we play the Auroramon and then Digivolve a Woodmon on top of it just to pass the turn. You know, don't let them give any more free checks off of weak stuff, basically. Until we can like build up into something more powerful. Mainly getting the Digisorption into the Ceresmon. You know, we need something else on field to facilitate that Digisorption. And then here we get a Mimi on field looking really nice. Again, just getting free swings here though with these guys is kind of irritating. And then we do see an Etemon get dropped down there to pass turn. So looks like we'll see a Metal Etemon dig here very soon. The Andromon getting to unsuspend. Kicking it back over to green though. We got the Argomon going into another Agumon. And then here we see the Digisorption into the level 6 Argomon. Go ahead and swing there. Probably a good idea to block. It's got multiple security checks attempts here. And they do go ahead and sacrifice that Gatsumon. Again, with no piercing, Gatsumon is just really great. And passing turn with a Goblimon, that'll give us more things that we can Digisorption to get into something bigger. Here they do go ahead and swing over with their Andromon, which essentially is almost like a block. Honestly, I think I might have sacrificed the Etemon. The Etemon getting to kill the body and dig for the metal Etemon. I mean, why not? I mean, I would, but you know, playing a gimmicky deck, why not do the gimmicky thing? They do try to crash into security though, without any luck. I guess they luck in that they survive though. And then here, hard playing the Gardramon passing turn. The Argomon rookie there giving a bonus extra memory. And then Andromon unsuspending because of reboot. Go ahead and activate the Mimi this time. Get an extra egg hatch. But no rookie, it doesn't look like. Here, they're doing multiple Digisorptions. Digisorption into the... with the Goblymon, and then for the Argomon, and then Digisorption itself for the Blossommon there. So lots of free. That's really great. And then swing with the Argomon now. So Argomon's like super live. He is going to go ahead and block that though, and give up his blocker. Finally do draw into that Agumon though. That's all three Agumons. Wow, that's pretty lucky, honestly. Not even halfway through the deck, already drawn 3 of 4. Then we do see the Puppet go ahead and drop down. Probably a relatively desperate hand, but honestly, those blockers are fairly annoying. So, but the toy Agumon will get the Andromon unsuspended because of that reboot. So, basically, they're just going to stop them from attacking for a turn. We do see another Gatsumon come down. Going to be putting in some work without having that piercing. Here we see the Ceresmon. Lots of people get Ceresmon and Ceresmon mixed up because their names are kind of spelled similar. See the Etemon get to come out. Free Etemon on field. So even though he Digivolved on top of the one, he immediately gets another one. That's pretty cool. Definitely synergizes well with the deck for sure, having that Ceresmon. It looks like we're going to see a hard play of something here. Something big. Is that a 6 card? Oh, oof. So Digisorption, or not De-Evolution by 4 there. What is that? Giga Blaster? Or Infinity Cannon. That's what that one is. Infinity Cannon, not Giga Blaster. So many moves. Everyone's got to move with their own name. All right, so green's got a pretty healthy field here. Could really benefit off of this. We see another Argomon drop. No rookie, though. Here comes the hidden potential. So something big coming down on that Blossommon, I would imagine here. Honestly, the best thing that could come would be a Ceresmon. But it looks like it's going to be the Argomon. Looks like it's going to try to get in for a big swing, but there's just too many blockers to get a big swing. I don't know if the Ceresmon is in hand or not. I can't see, and I can't remember. It looks like there might be one. I don't know if that one just got drawn into or not. But honestly, the Ceresmon first here, and resting all their stuff for more Digisorption plays, and then running it over. Definitely the smarter play, because we're down to two security right now, and 4 attacks coming in next turn. I don't think I even realized that at the time. I think I realized it after this swing here. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We cleared a body off the field, so we don't have that many attacks we got to deal with. And then a Metal Etemon does get hit and gets brought out to the field. So now we once again have 4 attacks coming in that we have to deal with. Because I was like, okay, 2 security, I can deal with that, and have 3 swings. I just got to stop one of them. And then that happened, and I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Here we get the extra memory back with Puppetmon by swinging in. Again, I don't think that's necessarily the right call. I think Digisorption for maybe. Oh, I bet we don't have a level 5. Maybe that's what it is. No, I think I see a Rapidmon over there. So super frustrating here. So Gargomon trying to draw into something. Yeah, and so now everything is rested. So you can't even swing into some of these bodies anymore. Yeah, there's the Rapidmon. Finally draw into a rookie there. Play a rookie so that way we can Digisorption with it to get into the Ceresmon. Unfortunately, that now passes turn. Yeah, I think it was just should have gone into the Ceresmon instead of the Argomon right there in that play in the beginning, and then resting all their stuff and then clearing it as we went. definitely would have been the smarter play, because now we've got all these attacks coming in that we just cannot stop. Another Ceresmon gets revealed, does not matter though, and that is game with the Metal Etemon. Very unfortunate, but it did teach me a lot playing this deck. Just its raw power, it can get some big stuff out, and I think even going in BT4, because our BT4 is going to be different from Japan's, just because we don't have 4 copies of Hidden Potential at our disposal. We don't have 4 copies of the level 5 Argomon, right? So our Digizorption pack is a little smaller, right? But I think it's still very, very good. So maybe keeping the Ceresmons around. I know Ceresmon kind of died off in BT4 in Japan when it came out, but maybe keeping a small Ceresmon package in there just to flood your field out with those bigger guys that, you know, keeping your Digivolutions cheap and free all the way up into your level 5s, and once you get to your level 5s, then you're going to you know, use your hidden potentials or whatever to either pass turn or keep it on your turn for free, and do it that way, as opposed to now the green is very much a control heavy deck. I tried to build it super aggro, and the problem is without the piercing, it's just green's not in a good place, I think, without piercing. So getting a lot of the BT4 cards that are going to give us piercing, like with the Hercules Kabuterimon, as well as the Mega Kabuterimon, really benefiting off of controlling by crashing over things. I think green's going to be, of course, in a way better position than it is now after those hits. But Ceresmon, still as a small package, I think might be the way to go. At least at first, that's what I'm going to try out for sure. It's got a lot of potential, though, so stay tuned for my my deck profile of this. I'll talk about what the current, well, I guess the 1.5 format is with Ceresmon and how it's positioned, because it's still a very strong deck, for sure. Every time I face this deck, it's like a 50-50 if I'm going to beat it or not, really. It's that crazy, because its control level is just absolutely absurd if you don't know how to play against it. Even knowing how to play against it is still difficult. So stay tuned for that, and then I'm going to kind of talk about what I'm going to change when BT4 comes with a lot of the new cards that are going to come out in that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy this type of content, I try to put it out as much as possible, so definitely subscribe. Also, if you really enjoyed the content, check out my Patreon. I have a link in the description below for it. You can get access to my Discord server, as well as if you're a Dragon Village M fan, account takeovers where I help you out with your account. If you're a Digimon fan, I've got monthly giveaway, well, not even giveaways, I've got monthly merch that's specific to Patreon, stuff like memory counters, custom made. This is the baby form of Vmon here. There's gonna be more in the works also, so lots of memory counters, all kinds of awesome Digimon merch. So definitely check out that tier, and if you're just all out crazy, there's other tiers if you're that dedicated. As well as check out my Teespring. I've got awesome merch there, you know, official Battle Ready Ink merch. Awesome phone cases for you Digimon fans out there. They've got them for iPhones as well as Samsungs, so they are super sweet. If you've seen the last Digimon movie, that's where these are from. I had a friend of mine custom make these so that way they fit perfectly on these phone cases. They look super good, so definitely check those out. But at the end of the day, if you can't do any of that, just like I said, like the video. That helps a ton, and subscribe. It doesn't hurt, but it helps me. So that's what's the real benefit. And as always, I'll see you next time.